Doing Time with Deputy Mike.
Hi, welcome back to Doing Time with Deputy Mike. I am Mike, along with my posse.
I'm Nate.
I'm Milani.
I'm Connor.
And this is the wrap-up.
Sad.
Yeah.
It is. And my juniors are now seniors. They're growing up.
Yeah, I'm a senior, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
It's weird to hear.
Yeah. I don't know if I like it yet. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
So, it just seems, seriously, it does seem like it. You guys we just started.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, it's just crazy. Here we are.
Yeah, it's cool to see how we, shaped and formed, this podcast from the ground up,
Yeah.
Just going from nothing to this. That's crazy
We
to me.
still got a couple things to do, like roll call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I still got to do it.
But no, you know what? I mean, you guys brought a lot of really great energy. You did. I mean, you actually brought the direction. Because we were just, Mr. Duran had you guys do your thing, and you guys jumped into it. It was awesome. It was fun watching you actually.
I remember when he first asked me to make stingers, he was talking to me and he was like, "Hey, so we got the seniors on this thing with it's a podcast with Deputy Mike." And he was talking to me. He's like, "All right, so I'm going to put you on making stingers for this podcast. And you know what? I'm going to put you guys also on the group." So I was like, "Okay, sweet. Let's go." So I jumped right into it. Me and Milani started working on the first stinger, got that done, and then all the rest just flew right in. So that really cool.
I didn't do anything related to that, so
And then
I'm chilling.
Well, Connor joined us, and he's been in the cage.
Connor kind of jumped in.
got halfway through.
Yeah.
Started subbing for me when I couldn't be out there.
Learned the audio board too.
Perfect. Milani's talking more,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is nice. So is Connor.
Nah.
But and then we got the website. I've not seen the website. I think I've seen it being shown.
Mm.
But is it actually up and running?
It is, but I don't know if it's to the point where if you search Doing Time that it's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, I don't think we have the link as Doing Time, but we do have a website up. We just need
To figure out how to get it there.
Now on that, when we are able to search it and stuff, so that's where everybody can see everybody's mug shots and
all the mugshots.
and we've picked up I can't. There it is. It's gone. It's just there. Poof,
Wyatt?
gone. No. Followers. Fans. We picked up fans.
Oh, we got fans.
We have fans.
See our stickers everywhere on the school.
Oh yeah, we got stickers
Got
on
our
both
shirts.
both the Macs. We got the shirts. I wish I would have remembered mine.
I was the only one that wore it.
Yep.
Congrats, Connor. I know I got all my stickers on my MacBook. Everything's on there.
Yeah.
Actually, you notice my vest looks nice and clean.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a pain to wash this thing. So that's why you don't wash them that much.
Yeah.
And so I took everything off of it. I wanted it nice and clean for graduation. And I forgot to take everything out of my pockets.
Oh.
So I lost my notepad with important stuff on it. I lost a stack of stickers. And my knife went through too. I was like,
That sucks.
That was a mess.
Is the washing machine all good?
The washing machine's fine. It kept everything inside here, but what a mess to clean it out.
I was gonna say, put a knife in a washing machine. I don't know how that's gonna.
Yeah, so I cleaned it up real good, and it's still sharp as a razor blade, but it's I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, accidents do happen.
Yeah.
I accidentally had a 20 in my pocket when I threw my pants in the dryer, and washer still survived.
Yeah, you got a nice clean 20 now.
Nice, squeaky clean.
No germs on that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it went from like 2 days old to like about 200 years old in about 20 minutes.
He's
Yeah.
laundering money.
Oh, wait, you're laundering money? Yeah, wait, that's your job. You get them.
So, you know, well, last night was graduation, so you guys are now technically seniors.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's depressing, really.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
like life just hits you straight in the face for a minute. Seeing all your friends just get up and go after you just got to know them, too.
Well, see, and that's the thing, you know. I have 2 years get to know you guys, and then that's it. You're gone.
That's
And
great.
you do get attached. I mean, I was attached to quite a few of them.
Mm.
You know, because they were like my first like full year, like totally full year,
Mhm.
and there was a lot of kids. I got a lot of hugs yesterday.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, get ready for next
it-
graduation. You'll be getting one from me.
but
That's why we gotta have a group chat when we graduate with you in it.
yeah, that'd be cool. So what you guys? What's your take like thus far on this?
I think
mean,
it's fun.
Yeah, actually, I think it's cool to see what this class has provided us, you know, giving us the opportunity to create and produce our own student-run podcast and just seeing how it grew. I mean,
Yeah. Just this podcast gave us a lot of opportunities.
Well,
Like-
and now we have you. There's a client. You
Mhm.
guys do that one also.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really do enjoy like watching you guys, and I like messing with Nate because he gets all worked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's fun learning how to use an audio board and stuff because we can do stuff like last night when I played the music and did the mics and stuff for our graduation.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, everybody here pretty much was over at I always want to call it Stanbaugh Field. It's
Scrappers.
Scrapper Field, but Eastwood Field or whatever it is. But you guys got to work.
Yep,
Fantastic.
I was filming.
Yeah.
I had like they gave me two bars to hold the camera that time instead of the one. I had two. It's really cool.
I thought though, on that big screen, I was only wondering like I thought you guys would be like filming it or recording or whatever, but like you'd see everybody up on that big screen.
I know that they were supposed to have I'm pretty sure they were supposed to have like sometimes they would switch to what we were recording on the big screen, so it wasn't always like just stuff that we were playing, you know.
See, I only saw the TCTC logo burning
That's
all night.
that's what I saw
But
too.
you could. There was the broadcast. It was the broadcast that they could watch.
Mm.
I do agree, though. When the students were walking up to the thing, they should have showed the camera view.
Well, I thought with the one teacher, aide or whatever, she was doing the sign language,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
so I thought it would be hard for everybody way back to see.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
What
that
she
would
was
have been
actually-
good too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
For the stream, I whenever I was up close on them talking, I zoomed in on both of them so that they could see both, just in case, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
It's
Yeah, Connor unfortunately was not there.
Yes.
Watch the
Yesterday.
stream, buddy.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
the stream. you'll-
Yesterday at the graduation, when they were talking, they had a sign language interpreter in front.
Hmm.
so that
Which
people could-
is really nice because I don't remember her the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit off top. Well, not really off topic, but at graduation, seeing our fellow squad mates in the podcast of the whole posse. It's like you took the posse and then you cut it in half, and then just got rid of them. I don't like that. It sucks seeing that.
Wonder what
You know, like Hayden.
Oh.
I wonder what the
Hayden-
next
Hayden's
year's
gone.
doing time is going to be like.
Oh yeah, those juniors. I can't wait. They should let us handpick them. Let us choose.
Well, there should be a addition, and you guys, along with me, should, I think, pick out.
To be fair, though, we have the advantage of them not knowing what they're doing, so we can teach them the way we want it to be done.
True.
Yeah.
The way that we do it, our way, the
Mhm.
good way.
Instead of them already knowing stuff and then us not liking the way they do it, we get to teach them the way we do it.
And you do have one student. He actually does a podcast. He does his own podcasting now.
Yeah.
So, but there is like, he's gonna want to do things his way.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be starting up my own podcast here pretty soon.
Really?
Yes, I am. I'm doing with my buddy Austin. It's gonna be about hypothetical situations, because like I always get into those like a zombie apocalypse or stuff. Just something.
I remember when
cool.
you came up with the idea for
So,
that.
how are we gonna find your podcast? What's it gonna be on?
I think we're going to start on YouTube, because I don't really know where else to start, because I'm not really. I didn't know how to put it on streaming services yet. I'm probably gonna ask Duran and stuff how to, push forward with that. But right now we're just doing what we did at the start of this podcast, coming up with segments, the booking, interrogation time.
And see, I'm glad you brought up Mr. Duran because, of course, he's the mastermind behind all this. And
Yeah.
I like his energy. I mean, he gets a vision of something, and it just starts rolling. It's like I love just sitting by him because he lights up when he starts talking about what he wants to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun to watch and.
Yeah.
So, and then you start seeing his vision, and it's like, here it is.
That what you just said right there is my favorite part of this class, because Mr. Duran will say something, and then I will see it happen
Yep.
right then and there, right before my eyes too. Like he said that he wanted to enclose the podcast room. Look around us.
Yep.
It happened. We got the TV going with an animated logo, which looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
That he did. We got mounted cameras that he said he was gonna do. We got the camera up there that's shooting down. That just everything that he wanted to do, just came right into play.
We got the soundproofing. We're
The
probably
we
gonna
got the
have.
sound-
Got the
We're probably
upgraded
gonna have another.
stingers.
Updated stingers, yeah.
We're probably
Got-
gonna have another camera up there on the ceiling.
The mounted 360s, and we're getting soundproof headphones that completely block everything out
Yeah.
except for the microphones.
And another mic.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be so cool.
And this stuff is not cheap.
It is.
By no
Mhm.
means
God,
is
no.
it cheap.
Each this mic right here, 500. That one's
Each.
500.
Yeah.
That one 500. That one. It just
It's
goes.
crazy.
It's just money, money, money. I feel like Mr. Krabs out here. Money, money, money.
Mr. Krabs.
He's got a big budget though, and he doesn't spend it on stuff he wants. He spends it on stuff
We
for
need.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome. It is awesome. I mean,
It-
the truth is he needs a bigger room.
Yeah, honestly,
No,
yeah.
I think
He needs more
honestly
space.
we need like a warehouse.
A whole
warehouse.
warehouse.
It would be
Yes.
cool though. Like we could have a whole green screen set up. We could have this set up.
Yeah, you could do separate stages.
Mhm.
Right.
Everything's like stage 1.
Right.
is doing time, stage 2.
Right.
It-
Some other podcast.
And
or
it's
whatever.
cool because like this podcast table could be its own podcasting room. Like
Yeah.
everything, we wouldn't need external walls to block out all the other things that we're doing in this class.
TCTC time over
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, just everything. It'd be so cool.
It would be really cool to have a room that we could have like soundproofing on the walls. Like a recording studio almost.
Yeah.
Like you could have a window, have a like instead of the TriCast room being all the way over there, you could
Just
just
right there.
Right.
So when we're looking up or whatever
and we could get a little light that says on air
on here.
that we
Yeah.
could turn on.
It's so cool to see that just how much freedom we have with this program, because not a lot of other programs can walk around the school freely as they please. You know what I mean? Like at the beginning of the year, I remember him talking. He's like, "Hey, listen, this is gonna be the best program," and I honestly think it is. Well, and maybe it's not for everybody, because it obviously isn't.
Right.
But in my eyes, this is easily the best program that is around here, without a doubt. It's just seeing
We kinda-
everything too, you know.
With the amount of stuff that we do for the school, it's like we kind of run it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we got wiring going through the school, and we can stream everywhere through. I know that Duran was talking about. He wants to like get cameras everywhere, and have them all connected to one, so we could have streaming through the whole school.
It would be cool, but I don't think the TriCaster has enough camera slots for that.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
problem.
there's an upgraded, yeah. upgrades. And
It's all this-
there were wires everywhere. It's like, I mean, it's kind of cool looking because it's, wow.
Plus, I don't think we're allowed to have cameras just in the programs. Especially since
I
there's
don't-
students that can't be filmed.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever it was, I can't remember what he was talking about, but it was something with like, maybe it was wireless cameras
Yeah.
that we could just take. I don't know. I can't
See,
remember.
but that energy, like, you get excited.
Yeah, now I'm excited. It
Yeah.
it leaches on to me because it's just cool to see how he does it. Because not a lot of people can say something they want to do and then back it up with doing it the next day. It's not really the next day, but I mean,
No.
it's pretty darn close. I mean,
You got to give it some shipping days.
some shipping. You got the shipping.
Yeah, I mean, well, we started talking about. It's funny because I actually thought these walls were like, there are thicker walls, and that's what I don't. It was weird because, I've never seen any of this stuff.
Yeah, me either.
And when you explained it, I had this vision of these big sliding,
Yeah.
thick walls.
Yeah.
Whenever we were like littler and we were taking a test, like we were little kids taking a test, and they would have you bring out the blocker, like the cardboard blockers. I thought it was gonna be something like that. I thought it was gonna be like a big cardboard blocker that would like move. I was so
I
confused.
didn't have those in school.
You didn't have those?
No.
Oh, they wouldn't let you cheat. You couldn't look off anybody's else's. I had to be enclosed in my little box and my pencil, maybe a water if I was feeling frisky,
We didn't even have water. It's like, here's your pencil, bang, get to work.
Jeez.
Back when I was in 5th grade, we had those, and on each side, there was a hole poked in. I'm not sure if any of the schools around here did this, but with the spelling tests, you get like a bunch of words. I didn't really ever study for those, so I would take full advantage of the holes. And I always sat next to the smart people, so I always passed every single test.
You think I'm studying for a spelling test? I probably couldn't even spell doing time.
I never really had to study for those. I was just good at figuring it out.
I just sounded it out.
Yeah.
Deputy Mike.
Anyway, going back towards like the hypothetical stuff, how hypothetically, if you didn't join this program or the school in general, how different would your life be?
Very.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I would probably still be considering going into the military.
Well, wait. Do you mean by this school or this program? Is that
Either
what you-
one.
Oh well, if I wasn't in this, I would have been in electrical. So I probably would be working with wires and stuff, and I mean technically I still am kind of working with wires, but like they're cords, But my mom actually was talking to me, and one of the reasons why I came into this program was my brother. He was a big inspiration on me, and he was talking to me about BPA and everything that happens in it, and I was just so excited and pumped. I said I wanted to go into this program, and my mom was talking to me. She's like, "Hey, like you can also like look at these ones because like trades and stuff, like they make like really good money easily." So I was jumping between either this and trying to make my way in this field or electrical, and I chose this, and to be honest, I'm so happy I did. I'm so happy I did.
I would have, if this program wasn't a thing, I probably would have been in either cosmetology or auto service, and I definitely wouldn't have liked it as much as I like it here.
Autos, I can't see you in auto service.
Auto service.
Yeah,
I
that's.
like cars.
I didn't see that one coming. I don't know. I just.
You would have been in the class with my buddy, Dylan Coburn.
I could see you like doing hair or something.
Mm,
Nails.
it's not really my,
Thing though.
yeah.
I would have pictured more towards like the education thing.
Towards what?
The
Like
education
kids.
family services.
Oh, like the kids?
I don't
Yeah.
like kids.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
I
I would
don't
never
God,
do
no.
that.
I would kick one of them.
Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of myself because I'm good with kids, but I don't want to deal with them.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I would end up kicking one of them.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't be a teacher.
Oh,
No.
Neither could I.
The first time a kid would like backtalk me, we would have some problems.
see, I actually wanted to be a band director for a long time, and after I came to this program, it kind of switched my gears a little bit. So I was gonna be a teacher technically, but it was gonna be with I would hopefully it would be with high school students because I would not be able to stand fifth graders messing around with their instruments.
Why don't you be like Mr. Durant, take over this classroom in a few years?
Oh yeah, sure.
I wish.
Like I'll be that good.
Durhan's gonna be here for more than a few years.
I wish they had this like when I went to school because truthfully, if they had this, I'd probably done this and I wouldn't be sitting here right now as
Actually,
at deputy.
to be honest, you could be sitting here right now, but not as a deputy, like you said. I mean, you
Yeah.
would be producing it. You'd be us.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another deputy out there who wants to be on a podcast.
Yeah. What you? That's like the what if world, the multiverse.
Oh yeah, jumping through. I love those.
Somewhere out there, I'm the producer. There's a doing time with deputy such and such.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'm going to cop school. I'm going.
For just 1 penny a day, you can make one deputy's dreams come true.
Doing time with Deputy Nate,
Deputy.
Yeah.
Deputy Wyatt.
It'd be Deputy Driscoll.
Deputy Driscoll. That'd be weird.
Yeah. Doesn't have a ring to it.
No ring.
The
No ring.
Nate, Deputy Nate.
I'm not sure if I like that sound.
I mean, I'm more of a. I can't hear my name after I heard Mike, Deputy Mike. I like Mike.
I like Mike.
Mike works.
Mike works. But
Deputy
you know,
Mike talking
and
into
it's-
a mic.
we have
That's
come
a
a
mic.
really long way. It's what Hayden and I was talking about from the time we actually started this.
Mm.
I mean, you guys actually gave it direction, and when Mr. Durant laid out the thing on that whatever it's called with the schedule. I mean, that was the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But next year instead of doing like episode 1, 2, 3, because I've stuck down the topics in that planner, I'd like to go back to use it because we started that direction like episode like the first one was chocolate milk and the second one was something else and but then it got to the point it's like ooh I don't know what to call this one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But once I had the planner, it was kind of easy because
You could just keep on going.
it was
Yeah.
like whatever we was talking about was going to be the subject. So yeah.
Right.
And now it's growth.
Yeah.
Growth in general. Seeing everything grow.
Yeah.
It is, and you know, next year, this, I think, is really going to help you guys in competition.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, I mean, instead of talking about it or whatever, you're doing it you're doing it weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, for BPA, I was talking to Mr. Duran, and he was like, "So next year, I'm putting you and Milani on podcasting right away. So I know for a fact I'm going to be on podcasting,
Oh,
and I know
yeah.
for a fact I'm getting first place at nationals. I'm beating Hayden. That's my goal. I'm beating Hayden so I can laugh at him.
Sadly,
yeah.
sadly, my group did not finish our project, so we didn't even get to go to
Did you
any
even
stuff.
start it?
No, we didn't.
What was your project?
We were on podcasting with some people, which I shall not name, and we never finished.
Yeah,
Me
we-
and the
we
one
kind
where we were
of,
doing everything.
We kind of hogged the podcast table the whole time.
Oh yeah, so you guys probably wouldn't have been able to. Which that's our bad. We kind of
Took
we-
over.
Yeah, we ran straight as soon as we walked in. That's actually another thing. As soon as we walked in,
Yeah.
all four of us, all right, we ran straight to this podcast table, straight to it, and just sat there and just talked, had conversations, just went, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why we chose podcasting for our BPA project.
Just
And
because we were passionate about it.
yeah, and we won regionals for it, and we won regionals for my team won regionals for broadcasting, and I ended, and it really sucks because I did like podcasting a lot, but I felt like I wanted to put more work towards broadcasting because I felt like I put more into it, so I went with it, and now looking back, I mean, man,
And here you are now podcasting.
yeah, now podcasting.
Yeah, the seniors did take our project to.
Nationals, and they
Nationals.
placed second. So hey, at least I gave them the chance to make it to nationals, which, I mean, I wish I wish I would have drove it. I wish I would have
So
drove
now
the
it's
nationals.
your turn. You can, instead of going second,
Yeah.
you're running with your own thing.
Mm.
Hopefully you'll come home number one.
Hopefully. Oh, I'm gonna. I'm
See,
and I'm saying
I got
it now.
bragging rights because I look at you as my kids. I mean, he's your teacher, but
Yeah. Next year's gonna be good.
I'm your podcasting buddy.
Next year's gonna be our year.
Oh yeah.
Since we're all,
That's awesome.
since we're all going to be pretty much graduating here within a year, unfortunately, let's all go back to the roots.
The roots.
The roots of basically just school. How was school? Like, how fast did it go by?
Too fast.
Oh my God. This year is just
Next year's
flew.
gonna go faster. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but once you graduate, everything just starts picking up faster and faster and faster
That's
Yeah.
each year.
I remember in elementary school, I would always look forward to summer.
now I
Yeah.
kind of wish summer wouldn't come.
Yeah.
I do. I get mad because summer just goes by too fast. It's like I feel ripped off.
I remember when I was in like first grade, I always thought like the third graders were like so much older.
Oh my God.
And
I remember that.
The seniors always seemed like they were like college kids. They were adults. They had their own lives, and now here we are. It doesn't even. I feel like I'm still in first grade.
It's crazy because every step of the way, my brother's 3 years older than me. I was in first. Well, no, what was I? I think I was in. I can't remember. Fourth or yeah. All right. So I was in kindergarten. He was in third grade. All right, and I remember looking up, seeing him at third grade, and I was like, "Wow, that's so far away from now." And then I was in third grade, and then he was in middle school, and I'm like, "Wow, he's so far away from me. How do I catch up?" And then I see him in seventh grade, and then I'm in seventh grade, and it just keeps on going and going. Ninth grade, and now I'm in his class. It's like it's just crazy to me to see how fast I've went from there to here, in just a snap.
The crazy thing about it is because when you're like in third grade and you're looking at the seniors, you never, like when you're actually a senior, you never feel the way that you saw the other kids. Because they seemed so superior.
I
And
still
now
feel
we're
young.
seniors, and it's like, wow, I feel like I just graduated kindergarten.
The one time, anyway, I was on my way to the orientation for my first grade, and Brookfield had a different school at the time. It was back in 2011. We had just gotten a new school, and from a district school, from middle school, elementary, and high school, all being in 3 separate places, they all just combined it into one. And I was on my way there. I was like, "What school am I going to now?" And my parents were like, "No, you're staying here for a few years."
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's a lot.
Crazy, super crazy.
Honestly, best decision joining this class. I think it's fun, other than the brain buffets and geometrics.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a small price though.
Small
Yeah.
price for being able to do this. Just
Mhm.
man, every time I start thinking about it, it just gets me all riled up because I wanna do more with it.
You know, when you think about the stuff that we're gonna be able to do in the future, brain buffet and geometrics seems so small.
Lonnie,
Oh, I'm not gonna.
You know what's funny for me is like, all right, when we did the very first episode, and you know, I had the questionnaire and I was going off the questionnaire, and it was like maybe 5 minutes. Not even that.
The first episode?
Yeah. Well, we went through all those questions. Like we talked about like everything on that page. And like, bam.
Oh man.
And then I'm sitting here like, okay, where do we go? You know, in a half an hour, like, I don't know, it's weird because in your mind, it's like, oh my gosh, I only burned up this, and I got to go. We're shooting for that, you know.
Mhm.
And I was starting to kind of freeze. I'm like, I don't know what to. And then Hayden started talking, and I kind of just built off of what Hayden was, and it ended up as a nice podcast. But then I was like, oh my God, how half an hour is like impossible. But we're already at 31 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I could keep talking about this for
And well,
days.
you know, as we've gone on and on and on, comes easier and easier.
Right.
Things flow better.
It's more natural.
It is.
Yeah, honestly though, it's just a nice conversation at this point.
Yeah.
Just talking about like your life and stuff and your opinions, voicing, you know, it's just what you want to talk about.
What were you gonna say earlier?
Rope.
Bell.
Bill.
Mm.
Yes, we are still in the school.
Best part about being a school-run podcast.
Yeah.
You should have saw Nate yesterday. They threw away his lotion.
Oh, all right.
Dude,
that,
they
that was all right. You
no.
need to put context on
Anyway,
it. No.
at the beginning of the year, we were actually was it the beginning of the year?
Yeah. It was the beginning of the year. All right. We saw this bottle of lotion on our desk.
There's a random
and-
bottle of
and
stress
it
relief
called
lotion.
stress relief lotion. And then, so we've just been taking pumps of it every day.
And
you
it
know,
smelled so good,
It smelled
too.
so good. It was so good.
Was it like a lavender smell?
I don't even know. what
No,
it
I
was.
think it-
Usually
I have
like
a picture of it.
lavender is a relaxing
I think it
scent.
was eucalyptus.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
That's
and,
a relaxing
and
scent.
we somebody smacked the doing time sticker on it, and it was doing time lotion. So I,
Doing time.
Eucalyptus
See,
basil. Get it right.
Now we have to get a new bottle of it
I
because they
gotta
sell
find
it
that
at Bath
stuff.
and Body Works.
are you serious?
Mhm. It's Bath and Body Works stress relief
Then
lotion.
we can leave
Isn't
it for we
Connor?
can leave it for our juniors.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because my sister used to. She always wanted it. So when
Anyway.
we would go to Bath and Body Works, she would like put it on her hands.
It looked like Nate was on the verge of tears when he saw it in the garbage can because I was like,
seriously-
Why
oh,
didn't
he's
you
gonna be
take it
mad.
out?
I was gonna, but it was in the garbage.
Bro, it was at the top.
I wasn't grabbing it.
I would have.
I thought about it.
It's time to head up to our embarrassing moments.
Oh, man, here we go.
This is gonna
Yeah,
take.
so
This is
now
gonna
I
take
get
a
to-
while. Ooh, I
I
got.
actually did an embarrassing
gotta
moment yesterday. but
That's
I'm not
embarrassing.
going to share it here.
I gotta think of one.
I'll tell you guys once we go off here. You'll laugh.
You said you'll tell us one
Yeah.
right now.
No.
Right
No.
here?
No.
I say Nate goes first.
Me.
Yeah, you're the most embarrassing one here.
All right. I was sitting here trying to think of one while we were doing the podcast, and there's only one that comes into my mind, and I don't think it's that inappropriate. It's just funny. So I was so me and my buddies have like a wrestling tournament, right? And we it was like a while ago, back in
You guys doing like table matches and stuff? Or
well,
what?
all right. It was we're in my buddy's living room, and he's got like nice soft carpet, and we just like we would have like tournaments on to see who would pin each other and stuff. And I remember because I was the crown heir, and because I just kept on winning, and I was so proud of myself. And then so my buddies thought it would be funny if they would pants me while I'm wrestling. And they pantsed me, and they might have grabbed a little bit too much. And then they ended up ripping off my shorts. And I was like, oh no. and then I realized my underwear came off.
So,
And
they
I'm
ripped
sitting
off the
there.
second layer.
I'm sitting there, butt naked, in the middle of my friend's living room, and I'm like, "Wait a second, this is not good." So yeah, that was definitely
Embarrassing moment.
that was
Okay.
pretty
It
embarrassing.
would have been funnier if the mom and dad walked out.
Oh, I'm
Can
so
I-
happy they didn't.
Can I tell a story that's more of a Nate embarrassing story?
Oh wait,
Can
more
I-
more of
can-
me.
Can I tell them the underwear story?
Underwear story. Wait a second. I'm trying to think.
Remember when you texted me that one time during school?
I can't remember it.
I got 2 good ones.
I don't know if I should tell it or not.
Tell it.
I don't know.
Why
I
not?
wouldn't
Hey,
tell- I
listen,
wouldn't-
I told mine I was running through a state park in my underwear,
Hold
chasing
on.
a raccoon.
Yeah. Which was amazing. I love that. You can just tell yours. I don't even know what it is. Are you texting it to me?
Yeah. Connor, you
you
go.
think you're getting me with that camera? Nope, nope, nope.
Anyway, oh crap, I lost it, I think. Well, never mind. Anyway, this happened a few days ago. My buddy Christian Clark is in ROTC. Him and his buddy from Cody, who's also in the same program, are over. Anyway, me and Christian, we both drive, and the way he parks behind me, and I'm at the end of my driveway already, so he parks behind me, so I have to go up and go past my dad's truck and try and reverse parallel park my way in. I'm not that bad, but anyway, we have like an ongoing joke. We try and park as close as we possibly can from each other. And Christian gets out, he's like, no, let me do this. So he gets out, and he's sort of like air guides me. He's like, okay, you're good. And he's like, I just keep going. He's like, stop. And anyway, I connect the car pieces together like Legos. Like literally, it's a millimeter away from hitting his car. And he jumps up onto the hood of his car. He's like, stop. Then me and Cody get out, and we're dying.
That's
and then,
good.
And then later that day, they're both downstairs, and I had to go to the store and grab something. I grabbed it, I'm on my way back. And this time, I didn't have someone to guide me. So, I kind of hit his car. I was like, oop, I'm not going to tell him about that. So I go out and check it. There's no dents, no none. Go downstairs. And then the next morning, I tell him, he's like, what? He's like, are you serious? And Cody's like, don't worry, there's already too many dents in it. You wouldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Let me think.
So, what you got?
All right. I'm going to tell, because, it's a funny or embarrassing story. This one's kind of both, right? It wasn't at the time, but it is now. So, when I was little, my mom would yell at me if I stood up in the shopping cart, right? Because I used to want to sit in it. Not in, like, the part that kids are supposed to sit in. I mean in the back
the
of
big
it.
one,
Yeah. So, I was sitting in that, and we were coming out of Walmart. We were in the parking lot, and I decided to stand up. And my mom hit a bump by accident.
Did you fall out?
And I flew out of it. And I landed on my face in the parking lot. And my nose and stuff was all like bloody and stuff. And then, hold on, it gets worse. Where I landed, a car started backing out of their spot.
They almost ran you over.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My mom was like yelling or whatever. And yeah, no, it was interesting. But it's funny now.
Speaking of cars, I finally got my license back.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah, congrats.
Congratulations. You gotta slow down and quit running into other cars.
Yeah, seriously.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
So, I take it you weren't allowed to tell the other story with the underwear?
No,
No.
Nate yelled at me.
All right.
It was just something stupid.
It was good though.
It was. I went.
All right. I'll share my off-air story. You guys can share your off-air story.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait,
I told you I have a story, but I'm not going to share it here.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
okay.
gonna
Alright.
tell it off air.
Yeah.
Deal.
So, well, this is it until August. I would hope that we would, see, we'll come back August 22nd, 25th, something like that.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll have a podcast first day.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
You guys best
Yeah.
wear your shirts next time.
Oh yeah.
It'll
Oh,
be called Welcome Back.
Yeah, for next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Not next year. This year. But
So, yeah, we're going off the air until August. Oh, hopefully we'll be back on August, not
want-
September.
You wanna know the coolest part too about the shirts is that we have them. Like nobody else has them. If we well not nobody else, but like other people that were on the show. But like
That's why we gotta get posse put on them.
oh, that'd be good.
We gotta
oh,
go-
can
we
you
got-
sign my shirt whenever?
I could sign your shirt.
I'll get my shirt. I'll get it signed by Deputy Mike.
Or get our names, like, put on them.
I'm gonna go to
Like
go to-
custom shirts for exact members.
I still think we should get hoodies.
we should have one
Only
shirt.
us.
We should have one
Hoodies.
shirt that all of us signed and then put it up.
Yeah, we could
That
hang
would
it
be
up
good.
behind.
That would be good.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I could go down and see if she still has like the one I showed because it was a mistake, and we could use that one because it didn't look bad.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to remember what was wrong with it because I couldn't really see it.
We should get Hayden to come in and sign it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
That way we can have the shirt and then we just leave
it
it.
was just a little crooked that you couldn't tell.
Like we
Was
leave
there-
it. We leave it framed up there, and it's
Yeah.
just the original crew.
So who was all the crew and the seniors?
I think it was just
Me and
Hayden.
Aiden.
Just you guys?
Yeah, that's why
That's
he
it.
was my partner in crime.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I
know-
think we should get one signed, frame it up there, and just
Yeah.
leave it so it's the original crew.
Because you know what? I have no idea who was always in the thing.
Yeah.
Man. Well, that's their fault. Should have made it known to
Yeah,
you.
we didn't. Which is sad. I mean, I never thought about it. It was just always him and I.
You
Mhm.
gotta get Connor, you, me, Deputy Mike, obviously,
Yeah.
Wyatt, Araja.
Got everybody.
Who else? I think Hayden.
And Hayden.
That's it.
So, I've been sitting here thinking about next year's group. I don't know. Maybe I'll call them the crew.
Call them the crew.
The crew.
The crew.
I like the posse though. Well, we're the posse.
You're
They're
the posse,
crew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are the posse.
Well, you can
Call
call
them the
uh,
crew.
oh,
yeah, that's
you
what
can
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
I
was
get it now.
I was gonna say like I don't know, comrades or what's it called?
I was thinking of police term.
Yeah, I
inmates.
was too. Is there like
One of these groups are going to be the chain gang.
a chain?
Get like a different name for each year.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I was sitting at home the other day, and I'm like, man, see, I got roughly 5-6 years. I got to come up with
Yeah,
5 or 6 different.
We're the
names.
OGs though.
the OGs.
I'm not
You're the
really
flex.
considering I joined later on.
You're about
You're
as
still an OG.
you're OG than
Yeah,
than
I mean, you
mostly
are
everybody
because
else.
You got to remember, this thing was. We were growing and putting it together the
We're
whole
still
time,
building
so.
it.
Yeah, it's still
We're
going.
still building.
We still got more things to do, like
Yeah.
roll call.
You were only OGs at the
Like roll
podcast table
call.
wasn't even here.
Roll call.
Roll call.
I don't
That's
consider,
what I thought you were gonna do. To be honest, I was like, you could just say roll call.
I don't
and I
consider
was
you guys
thinking-
OGs considering the podcast was here beforehand.
What?
Not really.
Did you guys not to get the joke?
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh.
I'm not
Joked in
rewording
advance.
Why is
No.
just gonna come out? I was like, what are you saying?
Mhm, yeah.
Oh, you guys, shout outs.
Oh, shout out
you
time.
yeah, hit the shout outs.
It's shout out time.
It's shout out time.
Speaking of Duran, shout out to him
Oh yeah,
for doing that voiceover and for shout out to Mr. Duran for making this podcast possible.
Possible.
Brought
For-
to you by Christopher Duran.
TCTC Productions.
Yes, I mean without Mr. Duran, none of this even happens.
Mm.
Yeah,
Even though
That's
we weren't allowed
crazy.
to use the coconut.
he taught us.
We got
everything
the coconut right here. Still.
Yeah. The
Got 'em.
coconut's coming in play.
I don't want it to be in the way, so I'm just gonna set it over here.
Now that the killer coconut story is out there,
Yep.
Killer coconut
yeah,
story.
so that I told him, I said, in your honor, we're gonna have the killer
You know-
coconut skits on it.
Coconut skits.
Next year, the
Yeah,
first
yeah. So we're gonna have the stinger with the little something.
Yeah,
next year, the first podcast has to be telling the coconut story.
Wait, how,
Again?
Did you guys do it all? No, but I mean like a podcast specifically about the coconut.
No, but yeah, he did it.
A coconut
okay.
podcast.
See, you guys have to listen.
I,
You have to
I
listen to
know.
your own stories.
yeah,
But,
see, we got season 2. Oh yeah, wait, shoot.
See, that was hard too because with his, I mean, you know, him and I started this.
Mm.
So.
Any more shout outs?
I got more shout outs.
Shout out to Hayden.
Shout out to Hayden.
Yeah.
Yes. Obviously.
Even though I only met the guy like twice.
Shout out to the crew in with Hayden.
The
'cause
posse.
The other, well, the posse with, well, yeah, I guess.
You guys are the posse. So, shout out to all the unknowns.
All the
in the
unknowns
cage.
in the cage. Yeah. Shout out to my mom and dad while I'm here. You know, I just wanna say that. You know,
You can shout
Heather
out to
and
whoever you
Joe.
want.
Yeah.
Shout out to Deputy Mike.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out.
I gotta give a shout out to my buddy Christian Murtaugh. He just graduated. He's been living with me for the past few months. He's just now starting to get a hold of his life.
Nice.
Shout out to Joey. Shout out to Zach, Dante, Braden. All right, you know who you are.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
I gotta
It's like
give,
we're coming for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta give a
Sam,
few.
Ethan, was going everywhere.
Anybody else?
Gotta give one to my buddy Christian Clark.
Yeah.
Been friends with him for a while now. And yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah.
Well, till, gosh,
Season
See.
2.
yeah, season 2. See you in August or September.
I wanna sign us off.
Go
Ready?
ahead.
From the crew, we'll see you in season 2.
There you go.
It's nice.
Till then. That's the wrong thing.
Doing time with Deputy Mike.